Hello friends, it's Boras here, and today's time for a different video because I'm recording from a hotel room as I'm traveling at the moment, so it's gonna be a bit suspect background environment, but at least we don't have non-tent, we have content. A shorter video showing here my Xbox weekend, and I also had some more images with me, but unfortunately they disappeared, so this is my team. Yeah, cannot show you tactics, I cannot show you any stats, anything, but at least we have some very nice gameplay. And also we had Curtis Jones as well, did his SBC, perfect link here with this team pretty much, strong link with both Walker and Firmino. Then also we got Kulusevski and Reece James. And the fullback FC, a very fast defense, and also of course Pope in the net. And team of the Cristiano as the main player, and playing here, well, in the game, just like on the RTG, we're playing 4-2-2. With the same tactics, so if you want to see how this looks with the tactics, check out my RTG videos to see my 4-2-2. Playing up front, Cristiano, Neymar, Kulusevski left side, Mbappé right side, and then Curtis and Firmino stay back on the midfield. Starting here from 17-0, and it's gonna get dark soon. This is really struggling at the moment, this setup. We're gonna try to finish this ASAP. We have the highlights here from the last games, and this first game I was, well, this was after finishing RTG, and it was Sunday night. I was quite tired as well, and well, coming in here fresh, and I got shocked because this guy was really good, and we got quite lucky here as well because he had some chances, but we're gonna score here our first chance. Ball roll against the keeper, but he will continue to hit the post once again, and then after this he's gonna hit the post for the third time. At this point I was really lucky in here, his Memphis with the bad composure, bad aim, and we're gonna have here 1-0 halftime, and yeah, maximal dividends. I felt at this moment like a very lucky gold 5 player, but we got the win in the end, even though he would come quite close. But Curtis Jones here shows some great defensive qualities. Also here Adama, so good center back, really. Just crazy how this game works. He will find the one back, but he will not come any closer after this. So we get the win. Next up we have Rosario FC without the team of the year. Mbappé also in form at Nandes as well. And a game here with quite a few chances. But we can score in 32nd minute with the Neymar here with the chip. But Cristiano, what a beast, on the rebound. And when you have team of the year Cristiano, you get a lot for free. I mean, that is just a bonus and free goal because of his excellence. Kulusevski, great finish, great left foot here playing as Lamb in this 4-2-2. Next up we have this El Desert Esports with the Pushkas and some more nice players as well. Kimmich team of the year and Davis. Also we're gonna play on this yellow shitty pitch. Neymar here with the bridge within step overs, nice trick. Curtis Jones, he can finish as well. What a player this, with of course Shadow as well for boosted pace and defending. And here great work from Kulusevski. He's so good on the ball. Despite his size, he is lean and has crazy agility. He's so good on the ball. I mean, it feels like he is like 5'9" in the way that he's moving. Really top card, good passing here, and we get the win. And if you wonder why I can barely breathe, is because I'm crouching on my knees. So this is like some kind of exercise as well while recording this video. Next up, Cap Tommy with this team here, Vera also here, Rulebreaker, Mbappé, and overall a very strong meta team. Some tough matchmaking at the moment, of course, in these last games when we are unbeaten. He's gonna get the best start here. Good finish from Neymar, and here a great pass from Cristiano. And Neymar here one-on-one, but he has a Adama as well, but we get a bit lucky. That's a pen, we take it, we are tired, we score. Important goal in this very tough matchup, but here Neymar finds this run, Cristiano, and that is 2-1. After this we are gonna dominate this game. Firmino, what a tackle, he has really some unreal tackling this freeze. Firmino, and since we have Cristiano, team of the year, we're also gonna cross of course as well. And we score. But the next up, Finnish pro player, one of the best players in Scandinavia, Snip guy. who we lost to earlier this year in Champs. He was also going to play here press after possession loss, which is quite powerful now, especially when you can't really press manually, since this game is as it is. But he's going to make a big mistake here, and a gift, maybe from Santa Claus, from Rovaniemi. We found here 1-0, but he will score shortly after this. A very nice goal, and we now have 1-1. But before second half here, good action on the wing from Cristiano. Finds Neymar, stop it, pop it, La Croqueta, and we have here important 2-1. But he had his corners, which were, well, for him here, a very dangerous weapon. This is a very smart player, and he really will focus on details. Great action. And now, since he also played 5 at the back, we had to switch in this game to 5-3-2 as well to counter his tactics. We were, though, this matchup under pressure, and we had to this time defend Cristiano to not concede a goal like that again. Son here, fresh legs on the pitch, and he was pressing up very high, which will also, of course, leave some space for these through balls, and we find it. Cristiano, can he make it? Ball roll, and there we go. Thank God. Thank God. But plus 2 minutes. Plus 2 minutes. Can he get one more chance is the question. Mbappé is going to challenge against Reece James. He's going to pass it back, but Reece James makes his tackle, and we get this important win. And now we're getting closer to hit the 30 wins for the second time on the main account this season. We had quite a few 30s, as you know, this season. A lot of elite ones and so forth as well on RTG. No 30 this season. But what about here, though? Good start, Neymar scores. And then as well, we're going to make a good tackle with the Curtis. Again, he has some great interceptions here also with the player lock. Finding Cristiano. And then just going to cut back in here. Finding Kulusevski, one touch to Neymar. And he does this very well. Look at this, even though we got in the end a bit lucky. But nice work with the skill moves. Next up, we have Simon IP here, a Swedish player who I heard from the chat was Elite 1. So this was a very strong player, and was in a very strong and tough matchup. But we find this pass, this meta through ball, as we spoke about in the last video. And the first goal here from Cristiano, and then again from El Bicho from the corner. We're gonna aim it manually, and he's gonna jump up here, a fantastic header. And that is 2-0. And also here in the end, we're gonna get the win, I think, with actually 5-0. And then we're gonna have a rage quit, but we're just not gonna show here all goals. Just this one here, nice work and perfect timing. And perfect touch as well. And that is it for this game. And then we have rigged 11 with R9. Bruno Fernandes, player of the month as well, and Bruno. A great player, and that the Dutch link still with Kleiber and Robben still works out great. And then here we're gonna start out with a very nice goal and great work on the wing with Mbappé with some different skill moves. Finds here Neymar with beautiful control in the box, and that's a very nice goal. But a few chances here, he's gonna find one. Second half, Mbappé for him. And he finds 1-1. This is gonna go now from being a quite maybe comfortable game to a very stressful one, because he's gonna get this chance as well, but Pope makes a nice save. What about this one? Firmino finds the pass. It is onside, but short circuit, man. My brain just stopped working. It was 1:30, and we played almost the 60 games. I think even more this weekend, yes, because also we had Champions League qualifier, so my head just failed me. I just choked that chance, but this is better though. Cristiano, but there's always a but. Yes, he will score one back here. He finds his pass, 180, and that is now 2-2. Devastating goal, as I thought that I had this game in the end. This guy was very good, and instead we're gonna get a huge chance here. Minute 120. I did not want, of course, pens. That is always a bit of a lottery. Fresh leg Son on the pitch. Son, no, you cannot miss that. And then we have, of course, this penalty kicks. And you cannot choose order. You cannot choose order. So we have to, of course, use our subs first. It is so stupid system, and we had here some defensive subs. So we had Boateng shooting first. And then after this, we're gonna have Son, who is, of course, better, but he's gonna miss as well. And now we have to save. This is R9, actually R14 for him. he scores, and Kleiber now. Kleiber also from the bench. No, we have bots from the spot, and that is over. That is over. This guy beat us in the end. He was very good, and he usually finishes Elite 2. It's a good player, and then straight after this, from playing for 30 wins, we're now gonna struggle to get even top 200 because this guy is a Polish pro and ranked top 30 in Europe. Very tough matchmaking right after this loss, and we also now a bit with the head hanging as well after that loss, and unfortunate for us he scores 1-0, and I think at this point most of the chat thought that this was over, playing here around 2 in the morning, but we have the will. And we have Curtis Jones as well on the midfield with some nice control, finds Kulusevski, one touch, and Neymar. We're back in this, that is 1-1, we need this win. And well, we're also gonna defend as well with the Reece James, nice and smooth in the box. Minute here 63, the chance for us, but Edison for him was great. Here we tried once again with Ronaldo, Cristiano, but saved by Edison. What about now? We have Ronaldo, CR7, Team of the Year, the greatest. He scores. We have now 2-1, and we are really now playing some good defense as well. And we will defend this lead. In the end also here, Kulusevski with the bridge finds this pass back, and it is now over. But well, to make sure we get this win, and after this we play with some good confidence, and we got here up to 28-1. And last game here for top 200. If we win this, we are well guaranteed here to finish, I think, even top 50 at this point, because we have some very good skill rating, and this guy, he will in the end do like this. And if EA are watching, then there was something wrong with this controller, but this guy was indeed a legend, and we get this win. Nice finish still in the end. We got 29-1 with some very good skill rating as well. We had some tough matchmaking, but we made it through pretty much here with the see here some big wins, but we lost in the end to the Gold 1 player. But actually he is usually, though, he told me that he finishes usually here in Elite 2, so he was of course much stronger than this. He had a quite poor weekend, but he managed to beat me, my only loss. But otherwise I'm quite happy with this weekend. And team was very strong as well. I must say here, Kulusevski, what a player, and so good value as well. His price is just silly because he's so good on the ball. He has crazy ball control, and he scored plenty of goals and made some great assists as well. But also, big bonus, he is massive in defense. Wins so many tackles, so many challenges. He is really here a true team player, and very important here for this team. So yes, what about Curtis Jones? Very good, I think. Overall, I mean, some insane stats, and this SPC was also very good value. He was massive in defense. Massive in defense, and yeah, up front we had him on stay back. He did not really score that much, and not so many assists, but overall though, I think this is one of the best midfielders in the game. At the moment, he is really a gem. And as we know as well, Reece James is just crazy, and Adama, this freeze item, so happy that I did this SPC because he is, well, even as a center back, one of the best in the game, and that just also tells and shows how stupid this game is, that all it takes is some pace and physicality, and he can be better than pretty much all natural center backs in the game. But yeah, that is the meta, and that's also why we have here Boateng on the bench, even though also, well, mainly he doesn't link up since we sold that the Team of the Year Davis. But yes, that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm back home, and we're gonna have a normal background and yeah, normal sound here. Hopefully you still enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, you know, until next time, take care.